Oh, yes. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We got the blue STI back in the garage. What are we doing today, John?
Installing an Invidia catted downpipe.
Yes. So, in the last video, we put an Invidia R400 Catback on. I think I mentioned won't be long before we get a downpipe on this thing. So, but what is it, a month later? 2 months?
2 months.
Time for more power, a little more sound. So, let's see. What's first?
We're going to get a demo of the exhausts currently.
So we'll show you what it sounds like with the stock downpipe and the Invidia Q300. Then we'll put this downpipe on. I'll quickly walk you guys through it. It's pretty straightforward. And then we'll get some external shots, some revs, maybe some... it might be dark out by the time we're done, but maybe we'll get some road pulls and shit like that. So, let's get started. Cold start, Invidia Q300. Now we're going to do some light revs. We're not going to get too hot because we're going to work on the car, so hit it, John. Fuck, it's a little warm.
Yep. Take three.
Take three. Alright guys, step numero uno. So we have to gain access to the stock downpipe and the stock heat shield. So to do that, we gotta take the top mount intercooler off. So first there's two 12mm bolts that hold the stock bypass valve on. And then there's a 10mm bolt that holds this hard line. Gotta take that off right here. And then one on each side, a 12mm that holds the intercooler on. So let's get those out and loosen these clamps. Should pop right out. There's another 10mm bolt that I forgot to mention. That holds the hard line on. So take that off too. I think the easiest way to get this intercooler off is to just loosen the clamp that goes directly to the turbo instead of messing around with the 4 bolts behind it, because that's a real pain in the ass to get to. So should come off as one assembly now that everything's loose. Let's give it a shot. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Hey. Nice.
See?
Good job, man. I like your ingenuity. That's why you're an engineer.
Victory! Okay, intercooler's off. Now just start removing bolts from the stock heat shield. There's quite a few of them. And then there's one. Where's that hidden one, John?
Down below, behind the turbo.
Down below behind the turbo. So I think that's easier if you get at it from underneath once the car is jacked up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Johnny got the all the bolts off the heat shield and wiggled it out of there. So you're going to want to put PV blaster on all the turbo to downpipe nuts. Those are 14mm nuts, and there's 5 of them if I remember correctly. So we're going to tag team this. John's going to be up here. I'm going to be underneath. I'm going to start with undoing the 2 14mm bolts and nuts that hold the downpipe to the catback. And then there's a couple of brackets with, I believe there's 17mm bolts to loosen up. So we take those out, disconnect the O2 harness, drop it down, and then we'll take the O2 sensor out when we have more room on the ground here. Sometimes that could be a pain in the ass. I've had to take blow torches of those things many times to get it loose, but hopefully that's not the case because we have a pretty new car here. So it's dark as hell under the car. I apologize, but I'll try to document this as best I can for you guys. Alright guys, I'm going to bring you down under here into the dark abyss and do my best to show you what's going on. Let's go in. Oh, my BBC is hitting the freaking under tray. Oh. No.
Things we do for the media.
Right? So these are the two 14mm bolts that hold the Catback on. I got those out very easy since we just put this exhaust on like last week. Follow me back here. Come along for the ride, kids. Bracket number 1, 17 millimeter. Probably should put some PB on there too, but it looks like it's in pretty good shape. Take that out. Let's keep going, John. Oh man, I wish I had a lift. Oh. There's a second bracket that would be taken out and won't be putting back on. Right here. And then John already got the 3 of the studs on the turbo out. Well, the nuts and studs. And there's 2 that we're gonna get from underneath. And then let's see, we got the O2 sensor to disconnect. This thing should be ready to. Fuck, it's tight down here. Should be ready to drop it like it's hot, right?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh wow, that's heavy. Okay, stock downpipe is coming out forever. Get these 2 little cats out of here.
It refocused when you did that?
It always refocuses. That's what Shannon does.
Oh, is it?
Oh god, the bottom half of the heat shield is still there.
Well, we didn't disconnect that.
Oh, your cat is in my hoodie pouch. Wait. It's in my hoodie. Oh, it's metal shards. I think that heat shield just cut my spleen open. Garbage.
Do you see this? This is what we used.
Hello.
Not good. We should have used a 19.
Yeah.
But this is all we have.
All we had was a 7/8. But it worked, didn't it?
It did.
Go show how loose that thing is. Get her out of there.
Just like that.
Just like that, we're good. This is how we stay warm in the winter here, kids. It's time. The moment we've all been waiting for. The new shiny parts. Yes. Rip her open, Big J.
Alright.
Tear into it like a fresh steak.
Oh, yes.
Oh, buddy. Oh, there's your hardware. I must have about 30 Invidia stickers by now.
Ooh.
Oh, shoot.
Really?
Uh-oh. What's that?
Unfortunately, this is a cat
Oh, no.
for the state of Connecticut.
Why are we catless?
So-
We respect the environment and shit?
Yeah, and there's only a 5 horsepower difference between catted and non-catted.
I don't know about all that.
Debatable.
I do it for the smell of raw gasoline.
Well, if you hate America, just say so.
I love America. Are you kidding me? The land of the free. You should be able to make your own damn decisions.
Look at that. Look at that bell mouth.
Oh, divorce wastegate?
Oh, yes.
It's gonna flow real good.
Ooh.
Okay.
Real nice.
So what do you got? Grimspeed double thick gasket,
Oh, yes.
right? Just in case. A new turbo downpipe gasket.
Oh, yes.
Don't ever skimp out and try to use new or old gaskets. You'll regret it later. Promise.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get this freaking bad boy in there.
Let's do it.
How pretty it is.
Put on that O2 sensor first.
Oh yeah, true. Good call. Oh yeah.
Let's use this wrong size here.
You using that 19 mil?
7/8. That's all we got. Yep. And tight.
Is that Barlow spec?
Only spec I know.
That's right. Alright guys, it's time to put the new one in. So the best way of doing this is going from the bottom and kind of snaking it through. Having one guy on top to guide it onto the turbo studs. And I'll probably be down there on the floor. I don't know how I got that job.
Because youngest on the ground.
Yeah, youngest and weakest. But there's only 2 of us, so we'll film it when it's all situated. Jay, what are the torque specs here?
26 foot-pounds to 30.
Yeah? Is that official?
Yep.
100%?
100%.
Alright, you heard it here first. So it's 26 to 30 foot-pounds for the downpipe to turbo bolts and nuts. And for the downpipe to catback hardware, we're just going to go Sear spec, which is, you know, usually more than enough. John, you sick or something? That's how you know it's a job well done. You put your heart into it, John.
Blood, sweat, tears.
It makes the world go around. So we have the intercooler buttoned up. It's 11.6 foot-pounds for the bolts that connect to the bracket. And for the bypass valve, don't go crazy. Go like maybe 5 foot-pounds on that. These are very weak. You know what's next? Upload that stage 2 tune with the access port. And it's time for first startup.
There we go. Ready?
Yep.
Alright.
Let's change the map. Plug her in. Ignition on. Camera's battery's flashing red.
Perfect.
Bear with us.
Go down to tune. Change map. Reflash. We're going to go down to stage 2. 93 octane.
Yep.
Check.
One of the good things about living in Connecticut, we have 93. No 85 though.
Trim. Here we go. Now we wait.
Alright. It's going pretty quick. Complete.
Turning to the off position. Press and continue. Please turn the engine key to the on position. And continue. Turn on ignition T. And wait 15 seconds before starting. Alright, we're done.
Good?
Good.
Stage 2 is uploaded?
It's uploaded.
Alright. First startup time.
Don't worry about the startup. It hiccups a little bit for the first few starts. That's normal.
Is that what they say?
Yep.
It's probably going to sound sick though.
Yep. Do you want to open the garage door?
No, let's just...
Alright.
No. Yeah, I'll open the garage door.
Here we go.
First startup. Sorry it's dark. Cold start. Real nice. Sounds pretty good.
Oh,
Yeah, the turbo whistles
Yeah.
a lot more. In car, windows up, full nighttime pull action. Feels like it pulls harder. It's definitely breathing better.
Yeah.
So the verdict here is less drone actually with the aftermarket 3-inch catted downpipe compared to stock. Right?
Yeah, much better.
Which is real ideal. Can't
Yeah.
see you at all, but
Yeah, that drone went completely away. I know it's loud out the back, but not inside at all.
which is good.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Really good.
Perfect for a daily driver.
All right, windows down. We're gonna do a pull. It's about 0 degrees outside. Woo, it's chilly.
Surprisingly, not that loud inside or outside.
Yeah, it didn't sound that loud.
No. Like the R400 itself was loud.
The R400?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one was not.
The R400 almost seemed louder with the stock downpipe.
It did.
Than this full turbo bag.
I wonder what that deleting the cat would do.
What, are we going catless already?
No, I mean with the R400 and taking
Oh.
one of those away.
Well, it definitely sounds sick from the outside. I didn't want to make you guys wait until I did a daylight video, so doing what we can here at nighttime. I think he's gonna do a pull on the way back. Woo, it's cold out here. All right, I'm getting in.
What'd you think?
Uber. I think it sounds sick from the outside.
Hell yeah.
Why didn't we have these lights on when we're filming?
I don't know. They're shitty. I need the upgrades.
Where's those LEDs at, bro?
Oh, Christmas time is coming, so hopefully everyone got my list.
I'll show you my red light district ones.
I need those LED clears.
Oh yeah. All right, seatbelts on. All right, a couple more revs to close out this video. Once again, guys, this is an Invidia catted downpipe mated to a Invidia Q300 catback exhaust. All right, John, hit it. Hit it, Barlow. Another downpipe in the books, Barlow. What have we been doing downpipe since what?
03 at least.
Yeah, I think I was probably 13 when we did the first one on your STI.
Yep.
Still doing it to this day.
Here we go. Big shout out to Driveitryan for all his help. Follow him on Instagram.
And on here on YouTube.
There you go.
And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. When it's not 0 degrees and it's a little lighter outside, we'll get some more decent footage of this thing. But I hope you enjoyed what we did so far, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.